Guys, welcome to this video. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Elsa and I'm a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador and I'm on my beta stage. Yeah, so just in case you're wondering what beta is, maybe you're not yet familiar with what it means, you're just on the right track. Yeah, this is the right video to watch so that you can get to know what that word actually means while you become one. Yeah, so that's coming from my LinkedIn post. You probably know what this video is for. And those of you who don't know yet, I'm going to take you guys through a guide, like a step-by-step guide on how to become a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, like the updated way. That's why you see 2025, because it's basically the year we're going to by the time of this recording. So why I'm saying the updated way is that Microsoft has now upgraded, let me call it upgrading, has upgraded the way of how a person can become a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. Yeah, in that by the time I became an ambassador, that's like a year back, the process, the application process was quite different from the current one. But if you ask me, okay, this one is kind of prolonged. It's not so basic like the other one. But if you ask me, I would really prefer this one because by the time I applied to become an ambassador, your fate, let me call it fate, it entirely depended on how the the person reviewing your application really reviews it. Yeah, like it you to become an ambassador was depending on your application form. It's like someone needed to review what you applied, your education info, your personal info, like you after submitting it. And then they had to decide, depending on the number of thousands of students out there who have also applied. So then they would review it and then they will decide whether to recruit you as an ambassador or not. But then for this one, why I'm saying it's better is that whether you become an ambassador or not, it entirely depends on you. It depends on your hard work and commitment. Why I'm saying that is that for this process, you have to do some milestones, like you have to do some tasks to show that you can actually handle the role of being an ambassador. So they give you some tasks depending on what you've decided, like how you're going to see. And then if you complete those specific tasks, then you qualify automatically. You like it's upon you. If you meet those milestones, you do all the tasks they ask you, then you become an ambassador. Then if you don't, then you don't. So it entirely depends on you on how bad you want to be an ambassador. So if you really want to become one, then you're going to become one. It's not going to be like maybe my form was not reviewed the right way or what. It's going to entirely depend on you, on what your hard work and persistence, and yeah, like how you're going to see. So let's dive into the video, how you're going to do this step by step. So how to become a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, that's what we're looking at right now. And right there is my name, this, and I'm a beta MLSA. So beta is like the intermediate stage. There's a basic stage, the first stage, which when you're just recruited, you'll be on alpha stage and alpha MLSA. And that's when like the basic state. Then when you go through the program, you host events, you upgraded to the beta milestone, which is the intermediate stage. Then there is like an expert stage, that is a gold MLSA. You'll get to know this into when you go into the program or even before you go, depending on what you want. So okay. So in this video, we're going to basically look at 4 different things, and it's going to be very practical. I really hope it is. So the first thing, you're going to look at the eligibility, if you're eligible to apply for this program, then what you should have, those are the prerequisites. And then you go through the registration process, and then you continue to Discord. So what Microsoft did to keep track of this whole process, because it's entirely up to you. But of course, they have to keep track to see that you've really done the tasks and you've done the milestones well. So they did the whole thing. They took it to Discord, but you'll see as it's easy. It's really easy. So when we look at the eligibility, so who is to apply for the MLSA program? Yeah. Number one, that person who is willing to apply must be at least 16 years old, meaning you should be 16 years and above to apply. Yeah. Which I'm sure most of us are. Then the other thing, you should be enrolled as a full-time student in accredited academic institution. Now, most people think that the MLSA program is for only students at university, which is not right. As long as you're a full-time student and you're 16 years above. So it doesn't matter whether you are in college or high school. You can either apply as long as you're 16 years above, you're full-time student, or you're maybe in another tertiary institute or something, as long as you're full-time student and you're 16 years above. Then the third one is you cannot be a current Microsoft employee or contractor. Yeah. So that is basically the eligibility. If you want to know more about this, let me bring up my so if you want to learn more about this, you're going to go to your browser and then you can do you can search for Microsoft. There is this post that I saw, it's really nice. It also shows you how you can become a Microsoft Learn student ambassador, but more of in a written way. So it's a blog in the Microsoft Tech community. So it's first one. Let's look at this. So the person, so yeah, since I looked for the eligibility, it will take you straight to who is eligible. So just like I have in my slides, you must be at least 16 years old. You should be enrolled as a full-time student, and you should not be a current Microsoft employee. And also, if you want to know more about the program, maybe before you apply, or maybe you're in the middle of the program, you'd like to know more as you go on. This is a really nice post. I think I'll link it in the description. In the description. If you really want to, then I'll link it. I'll just put the link to it in the description. Then you can go through it. It's like it has the whole program. It was written by Kurma Jiwan. He's also a student ambassador, but I think in India. So, but I read it through and it's really nice. You can also take time and go through it. So it describes from where you are, how to go through the process, and then the different milestones, like you can see alpha, beta, and gold. So going back to my, sorry. So going back to the to the slide deck. So we have seen the eligibility. So if you tick all these boxes, then you're free to go on. Then after the prerequisites, these are not like defined anywhere by Microsoft or that. So Microsoft basically cares for only these, the eligibility, but these are entirely from me. If you like really wish to, these are like you want to go through a smooth process, you should really have this, because you're going to reach at one point and then you need this. If you don't have it already with you, then you have to go back to pause the application, then you have to get this. Yeah. So the number one thing is a Microsoft Learn account. You'll need this in the process, obviously, during the registration and even before, oh no, after registration, sorry, because most of the tasks to overcome milestones, you're going to be needing to use the Microsoft Learn website a lot of times, and to use it to keep track of your progress, they'll need to keep track of your account. So you really need that. Then the GitHub account, also there's something called technical onboarding. So you also have to do that to become an MLSA. And to do that, they have to keep track of your GitHub because there are some tasks that you have to be done specifically in GitHub. So you must have a GitHub account, and you will see later that you need to link that GitHub account to your Discord account so that to keep track of what you're doing, to see your progress. Yeah. Then you'll also need a LinkedIn account. This is not one of the prerequisites, but like you can do the whole process without LinkedIn, but it is highly recommended because when you're doing through overcoming, like you're going through these milestones, you're going to need to share content. You're going to need to like for people to engage with your content to overcome these milestones. And LinkedIn is the best place for that. And even in the application process, there's somewhere they ask for your social media handles. And if you haven't realized yet, LinkedIn, GitHub, and maybe X are the most essential, most important social media handles you should have. So even if you don't have a LinkedIn account, you should really get one. Then the Discord account, like I said, most of the whole process is on Discord. So you totally need that. Um, then other social media accounts. Yeah, these are you don't need to have them, but there is somewhere in the registration process where you need to put all those. Yeah. So let's that's basically what you need to go. Then you need to know. Then the other part that you're going into, it's going to be totally practical. I'll show you how to get started and what to fill in. Like quick. I don't want the video to be too long, but I hope you get the best out of it. Like I said, you've looked through the eligibility. We're done with number one. We're done with two. Then you're going to register, and then we see how to continue to Discord. So to register, the first thing you need to do is to go to the official website for the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, like the official website. So it's on this link. I'll make sure to provide this link. So when you click on that, it should take you to the official website, to your browser. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, it's taking a while. Okay, let me see if I try to just put it in right here. It will load quickly. Okay, I think it has loaded. But it's still loading. Let's give it a few more time. I think my network is kind of slow, but please endure. Okay, all right. So this is the official website. It's still loading, but let's just go through it quick as it finishes. So this is the official website for the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. Yeah. So you can explore a few different things here. You see, this is where you get started when you want to get into the whole process, like become a student ambassador, like you see up here. And then if you're willing, you can go through all these, unlock your potential. You can meet the community. You can hear uh, on this right here, you can see the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors in your community, like maybe in your university or in your country. So you can look for them and maybe ask for them for assistance in case you need to. You can explore a lot of things, but what we need is this right here, the get started thing. But before you get started, you must make sure that you logged in, you sign in as a what? Using the accounts that you want to be tracked, because in order to track your progress where you are, you need to like sign in. So let me sign in right here. Okay, I'm signed in. If I see, if I sign out. Oh, yeah, that's why I want to sign in. Oh, I've just signed in. Okay, no, that's the sorry. So the email I'm using right now, um, the email I'm using in right now is just for I just created another one because the other one I have is totally is used. I used it when I was becoming an ambassador, so I created a new one for this video. So this is my code. Let's copy it. So it's 28. Okay, let's copy it. All right, so we are back where we were. So we went to Student Ambassadors Program. Then as you can see right here, I'm signed in as Elsa Nancha using the email. So you should also make sure that you signed in. So your progress, like you can keep track of your progress. Yes, so we can click on the get started. So you can start on the registration process. So this whole process, you need to register. Then after registering, then you'll be invited to Discord. Then you follow the steps. You just really need to endure and follow through that process. Yeah, so you can read through this. This is the first page, and it's the registration notifications. You can read through after you register for the Student Ambassadors Program. You'll be invited to join the Microsoft Student Developer Community on Discord, just like I said. Yeah. So in Discord, you can complete community activities that align with your interests and skills to become a student ambassador. Registered members who meet activity requirements will be invited to join the Student Ambassadors Program quarterly. So just like I told you, it doesn't really matter on the application whether you fill it well or what, though you really have to provide the accurate information. What really matters is that you meet activity requirements on Discord, this right here. Registered members who meet activity requirements will be invited to join the Student Ambassadors Program quarterly. Yeah, so that's the notification you need to know. And then you can read all through this. I think this is for some other students. So the registration will automatically be saved. You can leave at any time and come back later to continue registration. Then down here, you don't forget to enlarge this section down here so that you can read through. So even if you don't see the prerequisite page that I showed you earlier, these are the prerequisites. You can see it before you register. Yeah, be at least 16 years old at the time of registration, full-time student, not be a Microsoft employee or current contractor. So that is like you're eligible. You first need to check that. Yeah, so you check that. I agree and wish to continue. Then we go to the next page. Now this is for your personal information. I think they just auto-filled for me because I've ever filled this form even a while back. So Elsa, Nancha, those are my names. And then for my email, the email that you've logged in, the account you've logged in, the email will automatically be filled in for you. So you don't you that so make sure you register with you sign in into the account with the email that you want them to send information to. Yeah. So this one is already auto-filled. You have no option because this is the email I logged in with. And then my date of birth, I'll just okay. you put in the correct date of birth. Let's say maybe you're born in June. Okay, let me just put in October, and you're born 16th, then you can put the year. Okay, 2001. Okay. 2001, the October. You just need to put the right date. Yeah. So my gender, I'm a woman. Then pronoun, choose. I don't really know what this pronoun thing means, so I'll choose not to answer. Then select your country origin. My country, you select any country. So because this program is like across the world, so me, I'm from Uganda. Then province or state. So it autofills. So these are like provinces in my country. So I'll just put Kampala. Yeah. So you put the preferred programming languages that you want. So me basically you can choose more than one, it doesn't matter. So me I want Java, I need JavaScript, I prefer PHP and Python. Yeah, that will do. Yeah. Then down here, the or is two sections, the upper section and then the lower section. So make sure you fill both, yeah. So then the downer section, online inference. Remember when I told you you need like social media handles that you need to like you're going to use throughout this program. So online influence and network. So uh, your social media links. So you can select the network and then you put the URL right here. So right now you can select either LinkedIn. Like I said, LinkedIn is very important. Twitter, personal website, even this is very, it shows some seriousness. YouTube channel, maybe Stack Overflow, any like social handle you have and you would like to put here. I would really recommend you put as many as possible. Yeah. So me, I'll just put my GitHub. Also, this GitHub page, I just created it for the purposes of this video. Yeah, so that's why it looks like brand new. So I need to like get the handle to this. So that's why you'll come. Let's refresh that. Okay. It was not loading and I was so the link right here is the link that you need. Yeah, you copy that, and then after copying it, you go back to your process right here, and then so GitHub. So as you can see, it autofills these other things. Yeah, you see https github.com. So when you go back to your GitHub, you see this first thing here up to here. It's all autocomplete. So you just need to copy your username. You copy it. You go back to that form, and then you paste it right there. So yeah. Then if you need to add another social media handle, you can go down here, then you can select, you can maybe say LinkedIn account. Then when you click on it, it will autocomplete this. So you go to your LinkedIn page and then copy the other things that are not right here. And then you'll come and fill them right there. Yeah, so me, I'm just going to use only my GitHub account, and then that will be it. Then you go to the next page. So your next page is for your academic institution, and so my country origin, and like last time, this is Uganda, or sorry. Let me just look for it. It's right here, Uganda. In my province, I'll just put Kampala. And then academic institution name, you put the institution you're enrolled into as a full-time student. So mine is Makerere University. And then my degree is software engineering. You can put any, also when you're filling out, most people think to become a Microsoft Learn student ambassador, you should be enrolled as like in any program that is tech related. No, you don't need to be enrolled in a tech-related program to be eligible to apply for this. Yeah. You can either be taking or maybe some business course or a teaching course, as long as you're really passionate about technology, because what you're going to find in the program, it's tech-related, but it doesn't need you to be in a tech program. So yeah, most people get that wrong. It doesn't matter the program you're enrolled into, as long as you're just passionate about technology, you really love technology. So your program really doesn't matter. So you fill that in. Then my degree level, I'm doing a bachelor's. And then my expected grad is in Jan. Nope, not 2025, 2027. And it's in Jan. And I think the 13th of Jan. Yeah, that's when I expect to graduate. So you fill in your correct information based on your personal information. The next page. Then any additional info. Which of the following technologies interest you? So you can select any that you want, that you're really interested in. You can be like, I really love AI or blockchain. You can really decide what you want. So data science, I'm into Internet of Things, and mm, it's do web development as well. Yeah. So mhm, mm, yeah. So you see the field right here. Then they ask you, then this part, what is the display name for your Microsoft LAN account? So just like I told you, you need a Microsoft LAN account. You really can't miss using that. So here they're asking, what is the display name for your Microsoft LAN account? All registered members are required to have, okay, so this is the real deal. All required members are required to have a Microsoft LAN account. If you do not have a LAN account, then create one now. You can create one now if you do not have a LAN account. So you can, okay, I don't know if I should do this, but you can put your display name for your Microsoft LAN account. I had not gone through the, okay, let's try this and see. Microsoft LAN. Okay. So all you need is to create an account. So sign in. This is a Microsoft LAN. So okay. This since me I've already used this account, so I want to sign in with that. Let's give it a few minutes to load. So when you sign in, they tell you you signed in as this email. Before you register in Microsoft account, please check if you have previously registered with a different account. So No. I'll click on next. This is the display name that they need. So you really need to create an account before you do it. You really need to get a Microsoft Line account before you go on. So this is the display name that they need in the registration form, yeah. So after, let me copy this, though it's basically my name, but still let me just copy it. Then you can click on the next. Stay up to date. Yeah, you can fill in this, though in the process they just need your name, but when you create an account, you can go on and fill all this. I think I'm going to okay, back to LAN. So yeah, that is right there is your Microsoft LAN account. So they keep track of your progress right here. So right now I've just signed in, I'm level 1, and after completing all these, I'll go to level 2. So they just keep track of what you're doing with on your LAN accounts. Yeah. So when you go back to my application form, I copied it, that is my display name. Then after you submit, you click next. So this is the review. You basically review everything that you've registered, yeah. So this is all I did. Then privacy terms, you check that. That was the first page, the first thing we did. Then the personal info, you check what you checked if that's right. So that's my name, your date of birth. Sorry about that. Your date of birth, everything. It's like you review everything that you answered and make sure it's right. This is your online influence. I only linked my GitHub account and institution. You just review everything. This is your additional information, then that's your display name. Then after you submit. So you will not be able to update your registration once it's submitted. Yeah, it's okay. So let's submit that. You wait for it to load. Okay. So after you submitted, they can either ask you to download your data or you delete your data. Yeah, so you can do anything. Though I really recommend you download your data. Yeah, so then you can check your registration status. If you check the registration status, right here, Elsa Nanchai, today is the 16th of December 2024, and my form is under review. So okay, this is the thing that we need right up here, the registration papers. This is what I want you to see. Congratulations on registering for your Microsoft LAN Ambassadors Program. Then join the Microsoft Student Developer Community Discord server to get started now. So after you've submitted the form, the registration form, it's like you've shown interest in joining the program. The actual thing you're supposed to do to join the program is on Discord. So they basically send you an invite through your email. So it's in my email. It's right here. Let's see if they send me an invite. So it's right here. You see Microsoft LAN Student Ambassador. So Microsoft, welcome to Microsoft LAN. Oh, this is for Microsoft LAN. It's not to join the community. Okay, that's not it. Okay, it's right here. Join the Microsoft Student Developer Community on Discord. This right here. It's the link they send you like, yeah, where they send you to join Discord actually. So you can either join the Microsoft Student Developer Community on Discord right now or yeah, so this is basically the link. So just click on get started. So Discord. If you don't have Discord, you have to download it. I really recommend So Discord app launched. So I want to use the app version. So this is my Discord. Microsoft Student Developer Community. What should everyone call you? Honestly, Elsa. So if you don't have Discord, you are going to have to download it, then you register with it, then all will be set already. Oh, okay. Click the image matching an object shown. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. I had my Discord open. Yes, I think it's this. Okay, this is basically you entering the so your first time using Discord, this will all, but if you already have an account, you can just join and start right away. Okay, then you're done. Okay. Mm, okay, so here we are. When you join Discord and you've set up everything, this is how your account will look like. Yeah. So this is how your Discord will look like. So if you don't have any other channels, so me, I don't have any other channels. So this is how it look like. So this right here is the Microsoft Student Developer Community on Discord. And then you start here, then you'll see these are like the instructions that you're going to see. Okay. So when you get to this stage where we are now on Discord, where we do like so you'll see this first page automatically. So this is like the icon for the Microsoft Student Developer Community. And then here you can start on your journey to becoming a Microsoft Launch student ambassador. The other one was just you register. It's like registering your interest. And like you say, it's pretty easy. So for us, when I was registering to applying to become an MLSA, that would be you do like two essays and one video, and then you submit, and then you wait whether you are being accepted or not. So but for this you have to join the community. So I've joined the community. So this is the start here. When you click on it, or when you have other channels, but this is basically what is in the community. Yeah. So these are like you really have to be good at reading, and you really have to be like make sure to digest everything, to follow the steps, the instructions step by step, because one step leads to another. Yeah. So let's go through this together. So the first thing you're supposed to do once you land on Discord is to connect your GitHub to to your Discord account. Yeah, so this is right here. These are the instructions right here. Yeah. Okay, I can't highlight this, but okay. So connect to GitHub to get the linked role and show server channels. So there are other channels, but for you, in order for you to get access to them, you like have to link your GitHub to this account, your Discord account. Just like I told you in the prerequisites, you really must have a GitHub account. So the first things first. So using the Discord online from a laptop or desktop device, connect your GitHub account to your Discord account by clicking the upper settings gear. By clicking the upper settings gear in the bottom left corner. So my left, sorry. So my left, the bottom left corner, it's this right here. These are the settings that I'm talking about here. So then click connections, GitHub, and then click connections, GitHub, and follow the workflow. You might need to expand the display of available connections to see GitHub. So let's go ahead and do that. So here we are, settings. So in settings, they say you click on connections, and then the connections are right here. Yeah. So this is a panel I'm telling you about. So in order to see GitHub, these are different things. This is PayPal, this is X, TikTok. So, but for us, we're interested in GitHub. So you expand the whole panel, then GitHub is right here. You click on it. And then, okay, this keeps going back to my what? To my the browser Discord, but I really want to use the app. So when you go back, click GitHub. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. So when you click GitHub, it will take you to your browser, to your default browser, and then you have to like to link your GitHub account to your Discord account. So right here is my GitHub. It's like asking me to authorize Discord so that to connect them. Yeah. So this is my account. Want to access your account, this is my username, the one I've just created. This is not my real GitHub account. I've just created a new one to show you guys. So you authorize Discord. Then okay, it's still authorizing. Okay, let's give it a minute. Okay. Okay, I think it's done. You've connected your GitHub account to Discord. You can close this window and go back to Discord. So my GitHub account is successfully connected to my Discord account. So now I can go back to Discord. This is not Discord. Okay. We can now go back to Discord. And when you see right here, if you see before, this was not here. But since now my GitHub is connected, it is displayed down here. Yeah. So it's displayed down here. All right, so now let's go back. Where do we go back? Escape. Okay, let me just press this. Okay, let's go back and we follow the other instructions. In the Microsoft Student Developer Community Server, assign the GitHub linked role to yourself. How? By clicking the server name at the top of the channel list. The server name is right here. That is the top of the channel list. Yeah. Then click linked roles, then GitHub linked, and then finish. Yeah. So let's just follow through that instruction. You're going to go to this right here, up here, and then click linked roles. The linked roles are right here. Then inside there, you'll see GitHub linked and then click finish. So here it is. So this is the GitHub link that I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's done. And then you click on finish. Okay. Yeah, that's done. Then we are on this third one that is done successfully. So you realize, if you observe carefully, you realize after linking your GitHub, this channel comes here. At first, we only had the start here. So just like I told you, you need to be like follow through the steps one by one, because one step leads to another. Yeah. Then here you can do like add server channels. After linking your GitHub, you're on this third one. Then add server channels to your channel list by clicking add server channels to your channel list by clicking the Microsoft Student Developer Community server name at the top of that channel list. Then click show all channels. So you go back here again, then you click show all channels. Okay. It was already clicked, so you just have to check this box. Then, yeah, so you show all channels. Then the next thing, which is the last thing, you follow the steps in unlock channels. This one right here, which you just showed. You just showed this channel in the step above, meaning by following the steps above, you've made this channel right here visible. To assign more roles, and unlock their channels. And to assign more roles and unlock their channels too, including categories for student ambassadors, Imagine Cup, and general Microsoft student offers. So when you click this channel right here, it's going to ask you, because I think most people, they've made this that they direct different people to this Discord server, but then those different people can either want to become student ambassadors or want to know something about the Imagine Cup or general Microsoft student offers. So we're going to ignore these other two, the Imagine Cup. It's some competition by Microsoft, but for now we're only interested in the student ambassadors program. We're going to ignore this and then this. So let's just go to this channel. All right, so like I told you, one thing leads to another. So this is a welcome thing. And then this is like where you have to decide. So this is a Microsoft student developer community. So basically, let us know why you are here and unlock more server channels by selecting a server role. Yeah, you can select more than one role and you can return at any time to change your selection. Click the button. Okay, you can go through all this on your own. So the things you can choose, there's a student ambassadors program, this right here. So you'll be like telling them, I'm interested in the ambassadors program and I joined the server to learn more about how to become an ambassador, to read more about. So this is like you choose, you want to become a student ambassador, and that's exactly what you need. Then the other one is Imagine Cup competition. It's ongoing, by the way. Then general student offers. So you can either select three down here. But for us, we're interested in the student ambassadors program. So I click that and then more instructions come for you. Okay, when you click on the student ambassadors program, when you look at this sidebar, more things are like included, just like I said, step by step. So, so added role, student ambassadors program. So this right here, these are the server rules. You can go through them, the announcements, introductions. These are like channels. So you don't need to miss this. So yeah, different people can, these are like different announcements that you can have from Microsoft. Yeah, you can go through them when you reach that stage. Then introductions. No, these are like other people who want to become who want also to become ambassadors. So you like you introduce yourself here. So hi, if anyone wants to connect with me through LinkedIn, you can connect through. You just introduce yourself. So those are different channels. What we're interested in is become an ambassador. Yeah. So these are like the questions that most people. So let's go to this. All right, so this is a big deal. Once to go through the whole process, there are three basic things that you need to know and you need to do. So to be onboarded as a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, you're supposed, like I said, you're supposed to go through some milestones. And for you to either be onboarded or not, it will depend on whether you complete the tasks in the milestones or not. So it's entirely your choice. Yeah. So the three, like four, basically, yeah, there are four. Four. There are four things you should know right here. And one is technical onboarding, this right here. Then community builder path, startup advocate, and then the community influencer path. So those are the things you should know for now to go through this process. So technical training. What is technical training? Technical training. Okay, I'll just do this. You see this sidebar right here. So what is technical training? Students interested in becoming a student ambassador must honestly complete technical training as part of any registration path, either the community influencer, community builder, or startup advocate. Now, here, you're supposed to select, there are basically three paths that you're supposed to take. You select a milestone that you'll be more comfortable with. You can either be a community influencer, this right here, or you can be a community builder or a startup advocate. Now you need to know, you need to study and then find out what each of these means, and then you find out the tasks that you're supposed to do under each path. So you choose one. There are three: community influencer, community builder, or startup advocate. You just have to choose one and then you follow through that. You don't have to choose at the beginning. You can decide to do two and then you'll be like doing tasks in both. Then you'll be like, whichever gives fruits first, that's then it will lead me to the program. So you're not limited to one, but as long as you complete the tasks, then you can be able to join that program. Yeah. So, and I think joining two will be, because at first you don't know which one will work best for you. So I think it's better to choose two or even more than two, then the three, then you see which one will be easy for you. Then you can commit to that later. Then, now technical training, I guess you know now that these three, you just have to select one. And then technical training is for everyone. For it, it's like compulsory. You're supposed to do it. Everyone is supposed to do it in as an addition to the one you've selected as one of these three. So what technical training is, so technical training, this right here, you just have to go through this. And I think I don't know if I'll do a video on this and then how to do all these parts, how to go through them. But yeah, technical training will develop the foundational knowledge required for building and growing AI-driven solutions with Microsoft Cloud Technologies and promoting Microsoft for Startups Funders Hub to startups engaged in the development of software. Special note, you guys, you'll go through this, so I'll just go through them one by one. I just need you to know, like, to get an idea of what it is and what you're going to go through. So special note, modules and exercise completed under technical training challenges carry over to technical training plans. They do not need to be completed again. So this is what is technical training. How do I start technical training? So this thing, you basically have everything. You just need to follow through step by step. Yeah. So technical training is conducted via learning plan hosted on Microsoft Learn platform. Again, you remember the account that I signed in on Microsoft Learn? Yeah, so you also need that account because the activities for technical training are going to be done on Microsoft Learn. I'll make sure to link to put the link for the Microsoft Learn website below in the description so you guys can follow it. And then you can see how to create your account, how to sign in. Then you'll just need to click through this so that you go through the whole process. Then it covers AI concepts, including generative AI and Azure AI services, including Azure OpenAI. It also covers business concepts to launch to startups. So how do you start the the big question is, how do I start technical onboarding? Technical training plans run quarterly. And if you don't know what quarterly is, this is like the quarterly plan. A quarter, like a year has 4 quarters. So means 4 quarters means every 3 months is a quarter. So from Jan to March, that's one quarter. From April to June, that's another quarter. So it's like that, like that. Yeah, you'll get to know this when you go into deeper into the program. So you can start the plan at any time from the plan landing page. So you can read through this for you to be able to complete your technical training. It's compulsory. This one you don't need to think twice or maybe to choose. No, this is compulsory. So let me show you like how the plan will look like. So always trust this and visit the site. So how basically what you'll be doing, just like I told you, you'll be taken to the Microsoft Learn website. I'll link that in the description. So, like you see, student ambassadors, technical training here, right here. It's like the first thing you need to say. This is the first task you should start doing. This is the technical onboarding, the technical training. This is one of the tasks you should accomplish on your journey to becoming an MLSA. So, since I've already created an account, I automatically signed in. If you see right here, this is Elsa Nanja, the email I used. So if you sign in before, you automatically signed in and you can start your tasks. If you've not yet got an account or signed in, you have to sign in to start. Since it's the email I used for registering, so it's already registered. So my technical training opens automatically. So yeah, ambassadors, this is great. This is so these are, you can go through the milestones of a plan, and this is like your percentage, your progress. So apparently right now I'm on 0% because I've not done anything. So Microsoft Azure fundamentals. These are really easy. You can complete this in a day or even half a day. Really, I've ever gone through this. They're really easy, though. I really encourage you to go through it step by step to learn what these are, because this is you learning right now, you getting knowledge and all that. But then at some point, it's going to be you teaching others. So I really recommend not to just go through this like you peruse through. No, read it and understand it, because at this moment, it's you getting that knowledge. But then at the other moment, it's going to be you giving knowledge to others, to your colleagues in the community. Yes, so this is milestone 1. So there are 5 milestones and you have to complete all of them. This is 2. The first one is about Azure fundamentals, describing cloud concepts. It's really easy. You can click on this. They're basically modules you can go in. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'll provide maybe some resources for you to see what it looks like, but you can go through this. You can go through like the process that we have done from the beginning till now, and then you can see how it looks like with your progress of becoming a Microsoft Launching Ambassador. Then you can go through this Microsoft for Startups. That is milestone 3, then 4, then 5. Transform your business with Microsoft AI. You just have to go through these modules. And when you're done, then your technical training will be done. And the remaining thing will be for you to go through to choose the other parts, either to be a community builder or to be a startup advocate or to be a community influencer. And you're going to see what you're supposed to do when you decide to choose either one of those. Yeah. So just to show an example of a milestone. So this is how your milestone will look like, a module new milestone. So describing cloud computing, you basically have to read. So you have to know what cloud computing is, shared responsibility models, cloud models. You basically have to read all this. It takes 2 minutes, 1 minute. So it's really easy. You guys will go through this, and then you can start. your journey. Then you can go through all the other milestones. So let me head back to Discord. So yeah, that's technical training for you. You're going to complete that in your Microsoft Learn account. So you really have to have that. Then after you completing your technical training, it's a must. You have to complete it. Then after you complete this technical training, then you can decide either to become a community builder or a startup advocate or a community influencer. So let's see what each of these means. Then that will be it for this video. So the community builder path right here. You can decide to enlarge this. This is like another place you can decide to go to this. Let's see. Like more, you can decide to do that, but I'll just read it from here so that we have all the things we need in one place. So the community builder path. Being who is a community builder, like how you hear the word community builder, you're going to give knowledge to your community, yeah, to your peers. You're going to give knowledge. You're going to build them through knowledge. Yeah, basically using Microsoft resources, obviously. So community builders want to grow their leadership skills, that is one, by hosting student Learn plans featuring Microsoft Learn training content. Okay? You can read that again for you in order to understand it more. It can be confusing at first, but you'll get to it. Then so to be invited to join the Student Ambassadors Program, yeah, registered members who choose the community builder path must complete technical training. Just like I said, technical training is a must. It's not negotiable, Technical training is a must. They must complete technical training and host student Learn plans with their contributor IDs. Now, this is another term that you should really get used to. Contributor IDs, yeah, to reach 1,000 net new modules completed by plan participants. So this whole post is going to tell you everything that you need to know from this one this statement, yeah? So we already know what technical training is. Then the contributor ID, they basically describe it down here. What is a contributor ID and how do I get mine? And then these, what are net new modules? They'll also describe it somewhere here. Yeah. So you basically just have to read through it. So, all right. So, but just to give you a heads up, your contributor ID is like how they keep track. It's all this is for keeping track of what you're doing. Because this process, it's like they give it to you in your hands, whether you join or not. So, but still they need to keep track of what you're doing. So the contributor ID is like students who register the program are given contributor IDs to use when completing individual path activities. So just like I said, the ID helps us track their progress to becoming an ambassador. So they obviously have to track your progress. The ID, this will be your ID throughout your entire time through that program. So that's what it means. It will look something like that. This is what you're supposed to do. Okay, this is what I so what are student Learn plans? The ones that you're supposed to build your community with. This is basically what you need to do. Yeah. So student Learn plans are pre-selected sets of skilling modules on the Microsoft Learn designed to help students master core concepts and develop practical skills. So available plans are listed below and described in detail in the registered member handbook. You also get to know what the member handbook is with time. So the community builder path, if you decide you want to be a community builder, you're basically going to be sharing, you're going to be helping your community grow in these fields. you're going to be teaching your community about Azure fundamentals, Azure AI fundamentals, Azure data fundamentals, then the Microsoft Power Platform fundamentals. You've seen the Microsoft like the milestones that are in technical training. So that is for you. So this will be like technical training. Okay, to make it really understandable, this will be like that technical training for your community. How you can either set the modules yourself, or you can already set the ones that are already made by Microsoft. And all you have to do is to build your community with them. Yeah. You build your community with them, and then you help them grow in that. So they get the knowledge of all this. Yeah, so basically that's how you're going to be a community builder. You'll be like, okay, we might have this in the future. Let me tell you about cloud computing. Then we shall use Azure, because Azure is like the cloud computing uh, for platform for Microsoft. So you'll be telling your colleagues about that. Then Azure AI fundamentals. So basically that's what you'll be doing as a community builder. Yeah, then if you decide to be a startup advocate, you also click that, and then you'll come here to see what you're going to do. So what is Funders Hub? Then how do I refer applications to Funders Hub? So this is like influencing others to come up with startups, different startups through the Funders Hub, Microsoft Funders Hub, Founders Hub. Yeah. So that's what you're supposed to do when you're like, excuse me, when you decide to take up the startup advocate path. Yeah. Still, you also need your contributor ID to keep track of the people that are joining the Founders Hub through your influence. Yeah. Then the other last part is the community influencer part. Now, this is where you really, really, really need to have your social media handles, and they're really effective. LinkedIn, X, maybe you can use WhatsApp. So, yeah. So, this is complete technical training, that is a must, and share content with their contributor IDs to reach 250 preferred visitors to eligible Microsoft URLs. Yes, so that is when you select to be a community influencer path. So still you'll need your contributor ID, and students, you can receive your contributor ID by email. The email used to register 3 to 5 days after registering for the program. So like we have registered today, you can today is a Monday. Yeah, today is a Monday. So I can, if you register like today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you can receive your contributor ID on a Thursday. Yeah, then you can start with your tasks. You can either choose one, and then you can start taking URLs. Like you can choose a path you want, and then you can start doing your milestones to becoming an MLSA. But as you wait for your contributor ID, you can use that time for those days, like 2 days, to work on your technical training. And you can still do technical training at the same time doing the path you've chosen, either community builder or influencer or startup advocate. So yeah, you can go through all this. This is basically it. Then this is the registration hub. You can look. Oh, okay. So this is like registration help. It helps you. You can read through it, because mostly the challenges you're going to get, someone has already got it before, and the reply has already been here. So you can go through it. So you can go through it and see when you're stuck, and then see if someone got the same issue as you, and then someone from Microsoft, probably a gold ambassador, has already helped you overcoming that problem. So yeah, you can go through, you can discover different things, you can go through the introductions and get new friends with whom you're going to get through the journey. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for staying up to this point. I really wish you all the best. I wish you join the Microsoft Lands Students Ambassador Program. It's really a good way to grow, both in leadership or in your tech journey or in different ways. Can't wait to have you on board. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, thank you so much. See you in the next video. If you guys have any problem, uh, I'll be here to help. You can reach out to me in probably LinkedIn. Yeah, you can send me a message in my LinkedIn and then you tell me a problem. Or best advice, you can use this registration help. Someone will always be there to help you. Yeah. See you guys. Have a nice time.